Well, I do declare if it's not the one and only Lewis. How are you, Lewis? And a happy Thursday afternoon to you. How's your day been? Let us get things set up, shall we? Sit back and relax now. Jolly good. It's a particularly good Thursday, actually. I hope you have too. He was able to even finish work a couple of hours, not like that. A little bit early, so Mrs. Owl and I went out for a nice walk. But just generally quite relaxed now at the day's end. I think we'll just see what's going on in the colony. It's Harrick himself. How are you, Harrick? How's your day been? Yes, no, super Lewis actually. Really good day. Very, very busy, but I worked very early so I could finish a little bit sooner than normal. So we went out for a walk and had a drink at a safe distance from members of the public, and then a nice dinner. And Cinders too. Hello, Cinders. Never fear, Cinders is here. Albeit eating dinner. There's no penalty for eating dinner, Cinders. You're a man that likes his food here. Sitting here with a huge bowl of ramen, not making the same mistake of not having food. Good choice, Harry. That's a very good choice indeed. Let's get this through. Let's see if I can click the right buttons. Yes. Great grasp of technology here. Can I click the correct buttons in the right order? Rimworld music, and let's get cracking. Come on, there we go. Yes, what's for dinner, Cinders? What are you having? My good sir, I'm done with work. I'm no longer going to be busy for a while. Oh, that's good. Got a nice bit of time off. Finally had some fun. Good. Are we going to see you varyingly return to streaming? What's the plan with your time off? What are you going to be doing? Spicy noodles with burgers and eggs. Ooh, that does sound good. That sounds very good. I like that. The spicy noodles do hit different with a hangover. Was it a good night last night, Lewis? Oh goodness. Well, welcome on in, everyone. We're back. The colony is here. Right where we left it, and in case you are a newcomer and don't know what we're playing, I shall just do some introductions. By the way, is the audio okay? I can see the desktop audio is a little higher than normal. Just shorter stream. Yes, I had noticed. I picked you up occasionally on. Well, I try and catch up with everyone I can on the videos on demand. But if you don't know the game, this is Rimworld. Thank you, folks. Good. I'm glad the music's working well. I'd be lying if I said no. You can tell a little fib if you need to. That's all right. Oh, hang on. Oh no, Cinders. Sorry. Hang on. Oh, well, I'll let you have that one. You beat me to it, so you can have that here. But if we don't know Rimworld, this is the colony as it currently stands. We're doing quite well. We were nearly at the point of starvation. Ignore the body in the freezer. We'll come back to that. Where we are, if you don't know the game, and let Dr. Crisp Respect, even not disrespect, even better. You've got a crisp respect, a respectful crisp. Oh, hang on, what's gone wrong there? It's broken down. Oh shoot. Sorry, Doctor. Could you just body in the freezer? Yes, we'll come to that in just a moment. So if you don't know the game, the idea is, and it'll disappear in a moment, but that ship there is flying through the vastness of deep space. And what's happened is that part way through its quest expired. Well, we weren't set up to do it. It's all right. As it's been flying through deep space, something catastrophic's happened, and we in cryogenic pods have thundered down to this Rimworld. We landed with a random amount of supplies. It wasn't predetermined. I didn't have any say in it. So we just landed with what we had, landed in the Caro Mountains, and then had to try and make the very best of it that we could manage. This is the second colony we've done in our chat. This this one here is the Owl Nest. There was one, the first playthrough we did all the way over here. Somewhere over here right now is our first colony of convict, and I think Reevesy has... was it Reaper? Lewis was in the first one too, who unfortunately came to a bit of a sticky end. So they also crash landed, and if they haven't already, they eventually come to a very sad and untimely demise when they try a rescue mission to help someone, and it goes completely wrong. And whilst they're away, we got overrun by wildcats who basically just tore Jessie Cat to pieces because she was a pacifist. Bless her heart. Couldn't even defend herself. I've only just noticed Reevesy's down. Why are you down? You're praying, but you're... Are you down? You appear to be down. Why are you down? Hang on a second. Reevesy, wait a minute. Mr. Marley, if I do ever meet you, I'll have to give you a plate of my mum's coffee cake. Ooh, coffee cake. Ooh, I love coffee cake. You'd love it, I reckon. I have no doubt. I've absolutely no doubt I would like that. Research finished. Go juice production. God, lots happening already. Hang on. That's just health? Okay, that's okay. Health. Are you actually downed? Why does that say you're down? You're not, are you? Hang on. Wait, 1 second. Recently, Reevesy did get into a fight with an elephant. Do you need treating? No. Might be a bug. I've heard of these selfies, these self-portraits. Oh dear me, I am from another time, I sometimes fear. Right, one of us likes mine. Actually, hang on, introductions. Introductions first of all. Reevesy, I don't think is down. I do think that's gotten stuck. So let me just tell you who we've got. We've got Reevesy, who's apparently praying, but also in... Wait, hang on. He is incapacitated. Why are you incapacitated? What's wrong? Wait a minute. You're not, are you? What's gone wrong here? Hang on a minute. So, this has happened to us before when we've encountered a bug with a game. It's a brilliant game. But you're not... Hang on. Reevesy, you're really not incapacitated. Are you? Reevesy can't walk. Why the heck not? Are you still in pain? But Falama won't treat you. Right, allow medicine. Falama here is our doctor, by the way. Prioritise feeding him. Right, Falama, go see what's going on. Well, let's start with Falama, since he's... Falama is our paramedic here. Has so far been the most consistent member of the colony. It was originally a medieval lady, but due to chronospheres and time travel and the warp and chronological matters and cryo-freezing, then became a paramedic in later life, in their adulthood. Which is an interesting evolution from being a medieval lady. But because I was originally a minor noble of an old kingdom of a medieval world, he's not so great with construction of my... Have I got a... hang on, it's not popped up properly, but I can see Reaper has just hosted us. Reaper, thank you very much indeed. Reaper was hosting us with 5 extra of his viewers. And my goodness, it's Mother Hudson, or Mama Hudson, indeed. If you say that with a deep voice, Mama Hudson. Hello, Mama Hudson. Hello, Lottie, and the Ranger as well. Goodness gracious, hang on a minute, I have a button for this. Aha! I have a button for Hello Raiders. This is welcome to the channel. And that's Mrs. Owl's little drawing in the bottom right. Hello everybody. Let's take a moment. How's your stream been, Reaper? Has everyone been having fun? Hello Ranger, hello Lottie, hello Hudson. Welcome on in. You've just caught us as I'm just doing introductions. Love the voice. Oh, bless you. Bless you, Mother. Do you prefer Mama Hudson or Mother Hudson? Hudson, we all do. And how are you, Ranger? Lovely to have you here. The Vamp stream was awesome. Well, I'm, funnily enough, going to catch up on your Vamp stream tomorrow morning with a catch-up video when I'm doing my paperwork. But I'm glad it was good. I was busy making dinner, as it happens. Anything I like, marvellous. In that case, Mama Hudson it is. It's got a nice ring to that. I like that. Yes, I've been enjoying what I've seen so far, Reaper of the Vampire game. But welcome. It's going to be, I think, a little bit more relaxed in here than vampires. We haven't got any vampires. I think we've got a cannibal somewhere. I'm pretty sure we do. No, that's a transhuman. Have we got... psychopath. Waffle is our resident drug-addicted psychopath. Which is... Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you very much for following. Velky to the letter. What a great name. Velky to the letter. Marvellous. So, I've got 200... I did. We hit that just recently. And thank you very much. And thank you to all. You are what make this fun. All 200 of you. And goodness gracious, 18 of us apparently here this evening. Goodness gracious me. For an owl, that is very impressive. I shall now do my owl impression. That sounded suspiciously like a pigeon that time, actually. But never mind. We'll just ignore that for a moment. It's a very bad owl impersonation. I think it should be more like, hang on, I can do it. Hang on, it's pigeon again. Pigeon, owl, potato. Sorry, hang on, I was doing introductions. Yes, so we covered Falama. Falama's our former medieval lady, now come paramedic. Did I call upon Nigel? Hang on, the pigeon call. Summon Nigel the pigeon. Goodness, hang on a minute. Everything's going on. We've got raids. We've got visitors. A group from the Kin League of Caro are visiting. They have items to trade. Right, who's this? Humps, Cockroach, Pelican. What an odd group. Who's our best with social matters? I think it might be the good doctor. Yes, it is. Right, let's go trade. Let's go see what they've got. Whatever you were doing, it can wait. But whilst they do that, we've got Waffle here. Waffle has had a hard life here in the colony. It's not gone brilliantly. Where's that log? Where's that? Oh, there it is. Just basically, they survived an apocalypse. So they're a great shot, because they had to be. But it's a complete psychopath. Gets jealous at the slightest thing. So if anyone's got a better bedroom, it gets terribly annoyed. And also, the bird call worked, did it? I've summoned a pigeon. It's just tapping on the window. Where's the doctor gone? Aren't you meant to be... They're out pacing you, catch up. So, Waffle, however, is very badly addicted to drugs. Here's our trade screen. Right, hang on, let's just do this. Have they got nothing? Pemmican. I'll take all your pemmican, actually. Pemmican is are we going to negative numbers sell? Do I have enough money for that? Let's just buy... Can I buy 50? Oh, no, actually, we've got quite a lot of money. 56. We can mine components. I spotted that recently. Oh, Lewis, thank you very much. How did he always knows. Lewis has taken up resident position underneath our couch and always knows when I'm slouching. So thank you very much for that. I'm going to take all of their herbal medicine. What's Psychite tea? Might be worth taking just some of that. No, Lewis is our resident ninja, and just randomly knows exactly when I am slouching or I've got bad posture. Just knows these things, just knows them. You can haul. I'm going to get you to haul that. Haul these in. Hang on, what's he doing first? Where are you going? Oh, never mind, he's doing something. So, Waffle here. So, I just need to actually deny that. Wait a sec. Because otherwise, Nelly the elephant here might try and eat it. I can hear it in my voice that I'm slouched. I see. I'm just letting down the side, aren't I? Just avoid slouching. We all need good posture. Where did Waffle go? Hang on. Why are you cleaning outside? Oh, hang on. We had this problem last time. Waffle, because of his drug addiction, I'm keeping him doing very limited tasks. No health conditions. Eh? This is interesting. He really does, folks. I'm wondering if something's gone wrong slightly with the load of the games. I don't remember Reevesy being in such mortal peril either. This is interesting. Rest until healed. Go and rest. This is strange. a moment ago, Waffle was completely addicted to go juice. And now he isn't. This is interesting. It speaks volumes. Dr. Crispus-Bact is here. Hello, good doctor. Here is indeed the good doctor in the colony. He is now also here in the chat. Dr. Crispus-Bact is our local surveyor. Is going to be hauling various bits and bobs around for now because he's just done a good job of negotiating a good deal. He was formerly of an aspiring physicist, but then became a deep space surveyor. So he's phenomenal at doing our research. He's great at matters of social skills, so great at negotiating, and loves to build. These little flames here denote how much someone loves their job. But I really can't work out, because this is very interesting, because I had deliberately started to build a drug lab. Just as bad as it sounds, I'm not turning into Walter White. But it was because Waffle had a near incurable addiction to go juice, which for some reason has completely disappeared. And here we go. This was the last time Waffle, as you can see in the report, had a breakdown, just beat up their room. So that's exactly because they were addicted to drugs, but it's gone. Which is fascinating. I'm not quite sure how that's happened. It does, however, mean I've built a drug lab for nothing. Reevesy. Let's come back to Reevesy a second, because he's been in difficulty. Reevesy is an adult space merchant and former street urchin when a child. Very trigger happy. Oh, goodness, Sindus, thank you very much for the hydrate. Marvellous, thank you very much. Possibly slow to learn, but also did pick a fight with an elephant. Which is maybe not the best plan. That's better. Thank you very much. So, Reevesy is our great shot and tends to do sort of dibs in and out of doing the construction work. I'm going to have to think of what now to do with Waffle, actually. But hang on, let's go through everyone first. So we've got Reevesy, we've seen full armor. Waffle has raised a curious notion. Cinders, who is of course here in the chat enjoying her ramen and egg and burger, is our local vet. Formerly a musical child, and then a veterinarian in later life. So really, really good with animals, which is going to be great because we're going to want to have our own stock of animals. Say, for example, if we can get chickens, if we can get some of the larger animals in due course, we can look after them and get wool from them. We can keep them shorn. And generally loves all things green and animals and anything to do with art. Not going to help us much in a firefight, but if I put a pistol in their hands and put them close enough, one can only hope if we get into trouble. And there we are, folks. And I should hasten to add, if anybody joins us, I've only 9 medications. Yes, I was aware of that. Okay, thank you. So, oh, and yes, here's the dead body. This is Blue, the stew keeper, who I'm keeping for food for the animals, such as Excalibur, who is currently well fed. We have, no, not Reevesy. Reevesy's not an animal. We have Nelly the elephant, who did indeed occasionally pack her trunk and goes wandering, as they are doing now. And political or not, this is Bojo the rat. And that, I think, may be all I need to say. Now, what are we going to do for this stream? Let's have a look. We are now doing quite well on food. Reevesy is getting patched up. We've researched and started building a drugs lab, but we don't now need it. So I think maybe the best thing I can do, well, Waffle, whilst I've been doing my introductions, is going off to rest, so we'll let him do that. Nelly's having a little munch on some hay grass. Oh, that's jolly good. Ooh, actually, is everything ready to be harvested now as well? I feel like something's happened, like it's kept playing the game whilst I've not been here. Very strange, this. So I'm just running over our fields, so anything that is due to be harvested, Cinders will basically step into the field and make sure it's looked after. So that will do for now. And the good doctor, how's your day been? I was busy introducing you, and I'm mea culpa. I forgot to ask how you were. How's your day been? So Cinders is up quite late. But the nice thing is what we can do is, essentially, we can set their work day. I can actually give Waffle more to do now, because of his sudden miraculous curing of his drug addiction. Which is quite fascinating. I'm not quite sure. Really am a bit perplexed as to how that has happened. So I set basically to give them a good night's sleep, in fact as much sleep as I can manage, give them some time in the morning for recreation, and then they get a break for lunch, and they get a little bit of time at the end. Nope, that's the wrong button. So give them a nice break for lunch, break at the end of the day, and then an early night's sleep if they can manage it, which keeps all of their mood bars as high as possible, because we need to keep them well fed, otherwise they'll get angry. Need to keep them rested, otherwise they will essentially collapse and get really cross. Need to give them recreation, try as best as we can to give them a beautiful environment, and try and make them as comfortable as possible. We're not doing brilliantly on all counts. Hang on, Reeves, what are you doing? No, go back and rest. What's wrong with you? You got into a fight with an elephant. You can afford to take some time off. That's all right. So what are we going to do now then? This is interesting, because I'd geared everything, including the research for the base, towards the... Reezy, what are you... Right, hang on. If you're going to do anything, do something sat down, because you're still not in a good state. Darkness, serious pain, ate awful meal. Because if I can't keep you sleeping, then at least I shall keep you from doing anything particularly silly. There's an elephant in your... There's an elephant, literally, in the room. This is Nelly. Nelly the elephant. Or as the great song goes, Nelly the elephant packed her trunk and said goodbye to the circus. I actually found the animals, amazingly, can actually form relationships with particular masters. So although Excalibur for some reason sleeps in Reevesy's bedroom, they are bonded to Falama. Oh, that's nice. Look, Excalibur rubbed his nose against Reevesy's knee, just to try and make them feel better. And the good thing is that it will give a mood boost to Falama. There you go. But if Excalibur dies, Falama will basically grieve. As I think any of us who've ever owned an animal would do, because we can become very close to them. Now I need to think, though. I need to think quite carefully, because this may be a prime opportunity to sort of strive forward and take care of the base a bit more. So if I don't have to focus on keeping Waffle from having massive drug binges, which is really, I cannot get over how strange that is. Now you're jealous of, you see, there we go, there's the jealousy again. So that gives, one of Waffle's big problems is jealousy. So at some point I'm going to have to mine this out, I think, and make some more bedrooms. Research. What are we going to do then? What's carpet making? Well, we haven't got any cloth, so that's not going to... Actually, I know what we need. What we desperately need is to keep our power, I think, for now. Or do we need machining? Because one thing we can't do yet is make gun turrets, which are really quite vital if we get attacked. But we are also short on power. I think, given how fast Dr. Crispus can research, let's go for solar power. Let's have a think. Let's reshuffle the base as well whilst we're at it. So, what we do is we pop in here and we go to our orders. So, if I... Let's see. If I mine out basically the rest of this area... Oop, maybe not that actually, because then... Will I knock down the wall? Hopefully not. Right, let's hope that won't knock down the wall. But if I knock these down... an elephant... Hang on. Snouty. An elephant that has a trunk or... I missed that. No, I normally just go for trunk. It's also a great word, that. Just trunk. I have a lot to mine out here as well, so we can build into the mountainside. However, we need to think strategically. And I said, oh, what the heck happened down here? Whose blood is that? What on earth? I feel like I'm 50. Don't worry, Cinders. I look like I'm 500 years old. I'm from the 1800s. You're all right. So if anyone doesn't know the game, it's a deadly game. Because if I try and keep this zoomed in so everyone can see exactly what's going on. Say here, Reeves is, for example, making some building blocks because we have a lot of sandstone around, so that then we can build the likes of our sandstone walls and our doors. But if I pan out for a second, we're in a dangerous environment. We may be in this corner here. All the way over here are basically the aliens from the Alien film, which will tear us to shreds the moment we come in, as is seen perhaps by the blood that is everywhere. There is also an iguana over here that we were trying to tame until I realised that Cinders, bless her, was feeding the iguana our food and we didn't really have much of it. Over here is the devil. Without exaggeration, Reevesy walked around this corner of the base, felt a demonic presence, the likes of which he'd never felt, which I happen to know means that one of the worst things in the game is in the next door mountainside to us. Oh, don't apologise, since I was the one that set you off to go and train the iguana. It's my fault for not knowing. It's my silly fault. But what bothers me at the moment is we've got a lack of backup power. So I'm thinking if we focus on solar power, we can perhaps stick one inside the base, try and put it as close as we can to the existing frameworks we've got, but just keep the roof off. So basically it's an indoor solar panel. And if I run, essentially, if I can create it in here, then we've got two sources of power. We can try and put another battery in as well, and just try and give more power to the base so that we can think of things such as electric lights rather than having, for example, torch lamps, which also make heat. We have absolutely no defences, so I'm wondering about a very ambitious future plan of actually building external walls effectively here, down here, and then finishing off up here, keeping the devil out in a very religious sounding way, so that we've... Thank you, Lewis. Very good of you. Oh, and I stretch. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So a nice combination of external and internal defences. But for now, I think we need to finish off what we've got. So maybe we're not even going to need the drugs lab. However, Waffle is now moving, he's meditating. I'm just waiting for him to have a drug relapse at this point. It's bizarre. It's very, very strange. So if I actually... There's a lot of hay as well. I need you actually, Waffle. Let me set your job. So here we go. We can set jobs. He can cook. I want him to haul, however. So if I make that our top priority for now, hopefully... he will listen to me, except he's not. Right, let me ask you very kindly, would you please go and haul the rice, haul the potatoes, and then haul in the Psychite tea as well. And then, hopefully, he will set about hauling in the hay. No, he's going to keep cleaning. Don't really want you to do that. Have you stopped? Good, he stopped. Right, okay, jolly good. Reevesy is carrying on making our building blocks. They're all relatively happy for now, and Fulama is doing one thing he enjoys, which is digging. He likes to dig. He does like to dig, right? Yes, he does like to dig. It's either that or being a doctor. So we will let him crack on and do that. In fact, I might well just give him that job to do for quite a while. So let's start mining out the inside of the base. Let's start to make some structures. Let's also set that to be mined as well, because that will hopefully give us some more of these components, which are quite vital, because they will keep our electric stoves going and our and our various bits and pieces like the nutrient paste dispenser, which is producing basically gruel. It's eking out every single piece of meat we've got because we went and gunned down a rhino. That's very long-term food, which I hope no one will eat. We had a horse at one point, but I think we've eaten the horse. I think that's gone now. There we go. Right, that's brilliant. Components are hard to come by. So let's have a think. Because also, it's one of those games where the base looks very messy. Very, very messy indeed. But until you're at such a time when you can afford to be sort of picky about how things look, you've got to just kind of go with the flow a bit. So I'm actually just going to leave Waffle to haul for now, because hopefully that is a lot of hay. We can hopefully make quite a lot of kibble for the animals, and then they can sort of chew on that as they're going along. Yes, good. Whoa, hang on. Does that go off? Ah, no. I need you to go and put it in the freezer, actually. So let's, for a start, expand that zone into here. Let's just set that to take... Oh, it already does. Right, you're going to stockpile 8. Where's stockpile 8? 1. No, that's Dr. Chris Respect. You're not a storage zone. That's 7. That's 1. What the heck's 8? Did I make that many? Really? 5. Oh, Lord, I forgot where everything is. Ah, wait. Oh, that is 8. Oh, sorry. Waffle's funny enough getting it right, and I'm getting it completely wrong. So what Waffle's doing is taking in an item that will deteriorate, and he's popping it in the freezer. Now, the only thing I can see coming that might be a problem is the freezer too small. We'll have to see. So that's a stack of 75, and we've got about 1,000. Yikes. We're actually going to run out of room. We're going to run out of room pretty quickly, actually. Now that I didn't anticipate. A moment ago, we didn't have enough food, let alone a freezer that wasn't big enough. Right, new plan. We are going to have to make a bigger drat. I'm going to have to knock down the walls as well. Deconstruct Waffle. I only just had him make the walls. So let's just make it a bit bigger for now. Actually, it's going to have to be quite a lot bigger. The second problem with this actually is a serious one, is that I'm asking Falama to basically dig inside of a freezer. Right now, he's fine because he's outside, apart from having a slight stab wound. Oh, he got nuzzled. Oh, that's nice. So let's... I'm afraid I'm going to have to get you to do that first. And then I'm going to have to keep an eye on his health, because if you imagine working in a freezer for several hours and then without the proper clothing, because we've not had a chance to make it, are you maybe focusing too much on the hay now, Waffle? Yeah, hang on a minute. Human food comes first. Haul. If you wouldn't mind just hauling the spuds. If I say no to that, hopefully he'll then go and focus on getting in the food. Cinders is there just working a blinder, is just literally harvesting everything. And has a minor passion for their work, which is keeping them happy. So they're enjoying being out. Cinders is enjoying being outside in the fields, is just harvesting food, has got, you know, the earth between her fingers, and is just having a merry old time of it. And yes, Mr. Falama, if anyone fancies high-paced alien action and Rob and or Dan screaming in terror, evidently this is our current chill corner of the world, but they are on now. So the one sadness we got is that Falama's and I, our calendars collide very frequently indeed. So I end up having to catch up on their videos either early in the morning or later on. You're watching 3 people at once. That's real multitasking. I can't do that. I can barely do one thing at once. Now let's have... Right, so Waffle's doing that. Good, right, so the food situation kind of getting sorted. Reevesy, are you alright health-wise? Ooh, actually, you're recreation deprived. Wait a tick. I can't really afford to have you snapping and fighting another elephant, because that didn't really go well last time. Right, you're on full recreation duty for now. Go off and do something. If I draft you... There. Right, he's going to go and rest. I had to put him on high alert mode, so high soldier alert mode, just to break his chain of thought. And once I did, because I've told him to basically just rest, hopefully the bar will now... Oop, that's sandstone. Would help if I click the right button. So his rest bar is going to go up. When he wakes up, he's going to do some recreation until he's happy, and then I'm going to set him back to work again as soon as we are able. However, hopefully by then, with the rate that our good doctor is... this is... I should explain. I didn't set up the game at all. I selected a game mode called Random. In fact, the AI is called Randy Random, which is a great name. But he drops players, characters, resources completely random. There's no say to it, no rhyme or reason. So it's complete fluke that we've actually got someone in the colony who can research faster than, quite frankly, anything I've actually seen before playing this game. It's so quick. It may be the thing that saves us, being able to that quickly turn around research. And as you can see, Waffle is playing horseshoes. That's having a bit of a relaxation time. Why on earth are there 3 torches in this room? Is it not boiling? Why on earth have you got 3? Who built 3? Well, obviously I did somewhere. That speaketh the devil. Falama himself is lurking in our chat tonight. Hello, Falama. And if you can hear us, enjoy fighting the aliens. I will enjoy watching that later. The only reason I don't lurk myself is that we have countryside Wi-Fi, which occasionally can manage one thing at once. Not more than that. Right. Right, we can close that. That's a quest that we weren't ready to go and do. So that's now expired. So I'm going to speed up time. Falama's in bed. Waffle, I think, has had enough as well as going to bed, and I'm fairly sure... There we go. So that ends day number 1. Larizi was just disturbed for some reason. That's strange. That shouldn't be happening. Because one of the benefits and why we had them each have their individual bedrooms is so that they didn't get disturbed sleep. But they still are. Maybe I've got the doors too close to each other. Yes, that might be it. Right, whilst they're asleep, I will get to work. Right, deconstruct that. So then we're going to build a wall there and put the door on the other side. And once we've mined this out, Falama's going to get a door on the inside of the base, so he doesn't always have to walk around the outside. Which is a good start. Good for exercise, not good for practicality. So what else do we need? Well, we've only got one man on the ground doing digging, so I'm going to leave him to do that. Food is looking okay. So if Waffle wasn't doing all of our hauling... Oh, Nellie's hoovering up some hay grass. There you go, Nellie. If Waffle wasn't doing all the hauling, I'd... Gosh, that is a lot of potatoes. We are doing, touch wood, quite well for food, provided nothing goes wrong. Good morning. Good morning. It's Salty herself. Good morning. How are you, Salty? Please don't tell me you're going to the gym. At 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. What is it, 5 or 6 in Australia? Massive hello to Salty. Salty and indeed Spicy, the two of them who managed to play off me and con me briefly that this was total happenstance, that there were in fact 2 popsicles totally randomly joining the chat at the same time, whereas in fact it was indeed Mr. and Mrs. Popsicle. Are you well, Salty? How are you? And speak of the devil, hello, Spicy as well. Salty and Spicy. I shall smell something fishy if we then have sweet popsicle. I have this is almost chat bingo. I have both my popsicles. I'm very happy. How are you both? How are things in Australia today? Oh, Cinders is up. Right, what's Cinders off to? Off to sew again. Actually, Cinders, before you do, would you mind awfully just getting some of these in so that we don't have Waffle doing it all? On you jolly well go. Right, Falama's up too. They're going to carry on digging at the sandstone. However, actually you're not. I'm going to send you over here. only because with all of the hay that Waffle is about to bring in... Oops. There we go. I'm good. How are you? We may be going to the gym together this morning. Blimey, the 1-2 gym tag team that are the Popsicles. Your effort and endeavour is amazing to behold. You have my infinite respect. The most exercise I have done today is probably lifting my arm from the food I was eating to my face and back again. That's probably about it. It's not very good. So there we go. Right, Cinders is bringing more in. Good. Keep bringing in actually these before you sow any more. Let's have you just do that for a little while. So I'm actually at this moment kind of being a bit micromanaging, a bit of a helicopter. I think it's a helicopter parent. I'm treating them like all my small children here. Mine are Cinders. Well, what's wrong with Cinders? Did I stop you having fun? Is that what it is? You haven't eaten. Oh, crudge. That would be what it is. So I'm going to just wait until she drops this and then clear. I call that elbow curls. Excellent. Right, I was doing elbow curls. Let's go with that. Right, good. I interrupted her when she was going to go and get her breakfast. So there we go. Right, so they're eating basically their gruel. I wish it was more than gruel at the moment, but we need that backup of food, to be honest. And at some point, I'm going to probably build a second freezer and fill it with these meals and then keep them completely off limits. So that then when someone's having a bad day and is sick of eating bad food, I'm going to give them a nice meal and they'll be quite happy about it. Let's see. How are we doing on research? Crumbs. We're nearly there. So soon, what are we going to need for a solar panel? Oh, there goes Waffle. Where's the doctor gone? Oh, he's having breakfast. Oh, you're right. That's perfectly allowed. Right, let's just speed up time a little bit because we're at a sort of stage where they need to just do these basic tasks and get everything in. Let's expand the zone and keep an eye. Oh, Falama's gotten better at mining. Excellent. That's what we like to see. So this one cooler is still doing a good job. We might need to be a bit careful. If the room gets too big, we'll be asking for it to basically do too much. So here we go. Slow that down again. Whoa, that's a lot of hay. However, Waffle, have you had enough? You're going to have to meditate. Waffle is very spiritual. He's a very spiritual man. Getting some decent clothes too as well soon. Right. Let's check everybody's mental health. Let's see how everyone's doing. Right. Cinders is doing great. Dr. Chris Respect has got a minor passion for their work and is happy. Reevesy could maybe do with a bit more recreation. Falama is delighted. Falama's having a marvellous day. And Waffle too. Waffle, the surprise of the moment, who's managed to completely lose their drug addiction. So let's put Reevesy back on an adjusted schedule. So he needs a bit more relaxation because he got into a fight with an elephant recently. Or was it an elephant or a horse? I can't remember. What did he fight? I'm fairly sure it was a... I think it was a horse. So at Cinders... I don't like to helicopter, but I'm going to just get her to haul for now. Just... I really do know you like sowing the ground. But if we don't get these in, they'll go off. So first things first. Do the unpleasant job first. Let's just see. So making a makeshift boxing setup in the gap. Ooh, goodness gracious. Great exercise, that. He says with, you know... I could certainly do with more exercise. Maybe I should make that a chat point for the kitchen. Because I've got some resistance bands somewhere. Just randomly just have them about my person and let people redeem chat points for them or something. Let's have a look. Right, Waffle doing a great job. Because if I can get all of that in, all of that hay, I can make here... Is it the butcher's table? I can make kibble. And kibble is a combination of hay and either potato or vegetables. So basically, it's animal food that I can process and then... Oh, and Spicy. Spicy and you as well. Spicy, are you talking to Lewis? You both know that my posture's out. Oh dear. Slightly dry in the throat today. See, you can actually see, I love that as well. You can see as they're moving from the freezer and back out again, their breath actually goes cold on the air. I love that. I think that's great. Wow. Blimey, Doctor. I know you know I slouch. Dear me. Sorry, everybody. I'm letting the side down here. I'm slouching. This is going well. We've got a lot of construction materials. Although Falama has broken off mid-job. Did you get bored, or did you just not like working in the freezer? Let's just have a look. Let's get you back in there, Falama. A little break from... Oop. Yes. Blimey, Dr. Christmas is quick. He's very quick. So we've got... Ooh. We can either make them TVs, or, which I think, to be honest, is probably more important right now, we need some kind of defences. I think we're going to do all of these eventually, so we're going to learn how to sow trees. In fact, that actually... Oh, maybe that's a good idea, because we've got no trees, no wood here. No, I'm going to go for guns, because we're going to need them. We've got 0 defences, and we're not all very good shots. So until we've got someone who's a good shot, a defensive turret that can blast the living heck out of things as they come towards us is no bad thing. So, where are you off to? Hang on, Doctor. Oh, wait a minute. No, you don't have to haul. Cannot prioritise. So he's going to do it when he feels fair. Sorry, he feels like it even. So let's... Is that a rat? Yes, Mama Hudson, that's a rat. That's Bojo, our self-tamed rat who joined the colony and tamed themselves. Why I named them Bojo? How can I say there may be a political element to that? But we don't get political here because this is where we all relax. But that's about as political as we're going to get. So we've got Bojo the rat, we've got Excalibur the husky, and Nelly the elephant, who will indeed pack our trunk at various stages. Now, I'm going to just run the harvest tool over our fields. Excellent. So we've got some more to come in. Whoa, lots of hay grass to come in. I may have done too much hay grass, actually. But it's no bad thing to also keep the animals alive. We are doing quite well food-wise, actually. And we've got past winter, so maybe food is not going to be our main enemy. Because what I was fearing was a very harsh winter. And interestingly, winter appears to have passed and we have grown throughout it. We haven't actually had any downtime in growing. That's interesting. I had not planned for that at all. But I mean, that's super obviously. I'm saying like it's a bad thing. It's not. It's excellent. That's going to be maybe one of the few advantages we're going to have in this particular little area of the Rimworld. So let's actually make that a bit bigger. Let's make a whopping freezer. No, Falama, sorry. Oh, no, you're going to eat. Right, I'm not going to micromanage. Off you go and eat. So let's have a look. So the animal... Excalibur's not eaten. He must have eaten something. But they're all ignoring, interestingly, they're all ignoring Blue the Stewkeeper. I don't know why, actually. I've kept him out of the way as well because everyone was getting grumpy having to walk past a frozen corpse every time they wanted to come and get various ingredients, which I think one could understand. I think we'd all get a bit grumpy if we kept having to walk past the dead. There's no other real way to put that. Right, let's have a think. Because we can build solar panels now. So what do we need for a solar panel? Whoa, okay. Just not working the data under artificial light. Can I just see what we need? So it's got 300 hit points, so keeping it indoors will be good if we get attacked. Although if we keep it out, it's quite effective cover, but I'm not really minded to do that. Can I build it? It'd be ideal if I could build it near the existing battery. However, do I? Oh gosh, I have to build it outside. Okay, that changes matters a little bit. Where can we put this? Where's it going to be most effective? Because we're still going to have to hook up the electricity to it, so I want to do that with as little fuss as I possibly can. Because at the moment, the power conduits are in the walls. I think, aren't they? No, power conduits. Can you show me the power, please? Drat. It was showing me the power a minute ago. What have I done? Okay. I know. Maybe. The answer is to build out here. How much space does a solar generator need? That much. Okay. I think I know what we're going to do. This is going to be tricky, but doable. Because one of our primary concerns was lighting and air conditioning. So we're going to set that to... No, we're not. That's a rubbish place. Hang on. Think straight. I know what we need. Wait. Hang on. Mind that. Hang on. Phil, I'll come back. Mind that out. We're then going to reserve a spot for the solar panel right here and build the base around it. So I'm going to build a sandstone wall. We're going to lose some plants, but it will be worth it in the long run. So if I do structure, wall, and make it out of sandstone, we can then, with a fair wind behind us, essentially build its own room plus a battery, which will then be here, and then these guys and Cinders, or whoever gets the master bedroom, probably Waffle because they're a little bit grouchy about that kind of thing, will have internal power, which will hopefully, if I make sure that the roof section is never built, because there's a button down here somewhere. Where is it? Shows... Ah, here it is. This shows where all the roofs are in the base. So you can see everything's indoors, underneath the mountains. So once we have mined that out, I'm going to basically not build a roof over it. Leave it exposed to the sun, but just make sure that basically it's not causing a draft, which is perhaps not as silly as it sounds. Oh, everyone's gone to bed. And then we're not going to be totally relying on wind turbine power, because as you can see, when there's no wind, we're not generating any power. And then we rely upon what's stored in the batteries. I've just seen, make sure not to pull anything. Are we still talking about the gym? One can only hope. Oh, goodness gracious me. So let's just keep checking our harvest is good. Oh, no, we've got more coming in. So just dragging and drop over the top. So there's a growing zone somewhere here. Except I've deselected it, which is perhaps a little bit silly. Actually, what? Oh, ambrosia sprout. A grove of the mysterious ambrosia bush has sprouted nearby. We wait for it to grow to full. We can harvest delicious, pleasurable, and slightly addictive fruit. Okay. These magic mushrooms. No, not quite. Ambrosia. Right, let's keep an eye on that. Are they near the aliens? No, it's really nearby too. Excellent. Ooh. And a mare. Oops. And a slight moment of lag. Not quite sure why. Okay, so that I think can be our next project. Off goes Waffle again to have some nutrient paste. What have we got you set doing at the moment? Hauling rice into the hopper. Good. I should explain, we put the This was a bit of a stumbled upon moment, this, where we basically backed the nutrient paste dispenser into the freezer, because I noticed that what was happening is we were putting food in these hoppers and then they were going off. But by putting it all in the freezer, they will stay perfect and cold, and then someone will click the button for their daily goop, and hey presto, away we go. Right, Waffle, I need you to actually come and... No, consume the rice. Haul the rice. Thank you. Reevesy is going to have his breakfast, and then I'm going to slightly helicopter in, and I'm going to get Falama to build the wall. Oh, no, actually, you've remembered the more important task, so we shall leave you to do that. Jolly good. So we've got Reevesy and Dr. Christmas back to back. What also worries me about the game when I get to this point is nothing dramatic has happened for a while. Now, I know that sounds like I'm asking for trouble, but normally what I've found is that the generator, if it's going to do something randomly, will either put their back into it completely, and basically if nothing's happened for ages, everything will suddenly happen at once, or you'll get hit, like just little bits here and here and here and here and here, when you kind of just have to sort of get pummeled by it. Nothing's happened for ages. It's troubling. It's really troubling me. Because I don't want... Okay, Falama's actually making a great show of this, so he's actually beating me to it, so let's mine that out. And then... I'm going to get you out of the freezer and build the outside of the wall. We still need steel, I hasten to add, which we're a bit short of. How much have we got? Got our ingredient list at the side. We have no steel. However, hang on, we don't need... Yes, we do, because we didn't need the drugs lab in the end, because for some reason... Waffle's drug addiction was just miraculously and randomly cured. Just having a look here. Also, it's really lovely being able to chat to you and seeing that everyone knows each other so well. I can see there's at least 4 different conversations going on at once, which is lovely. Although, Sinners, I see that you are working long hours. I'm sorry to see that. And we're joined by the Ghost of Ire, the 420th Ghost of Ire. Not even just any old Ghost of Ire. 420th. How are you, sir? How is your day going? I say, sir, actually, I've no idea what pronoun that might be. I don't know what sort of ghost you are. Right, Falama's off to go and build the wall, but I hope you're having a good day. You're just joining us as we are trying to build some backup power. Because we can now build a solar generator. I do know what 420 stands for. Not a clue. I didn't realise it had any significance. I thought perhaps there were 419 other Ghosts of Ire who had beaten you to it. Forgive me if I'm demonstrating mass and hysterically bad ignorance. Pronounced 420. 420. Nope, am I blissfully in the dark? Or am I... It's one of those moments where I'm showing my age. I don't know. Google it. Okay. Consider it Googled, Ghost. Consider it Googled. Sorry, I'm going to just... Falama is about to knock a big hole in the side of the base, and I'd actually rather you make the wall first. I can see where your thought process is. My poor Alex stands for a certain... I have been caught up. Thank you. Funnily enough, actually, if I hadn't just knocked down the drugs table, we could have made some of that. We can grow it. We can actually at some point. Wait a minute. So if I just drop a growing zone, I don't know what's going on with this one. It seems to be an inaccessible one. Anyway, if I grab that one and I say plant. Here we go. I think the closest equivalent is that it's smoke leaf plant. A leafy crop grown for the psychological effects of chemicals in its leaves. Smoked leaf. Leaves can be prepared into joints at a crafting spot. Smoked leaf makes a user feel relaxed, but reduces motivation, and it can be addictive. By any chance, have we just described the 420? Okay, no worries, Spicy. Enjoy the gym. We are infinitely impressed with you both. Enjoy your gym. See you again. Yes, at some point we probably will be growing that, if for no other reason that we can sell it to passing traders, and we can also keep it on hand as medicine. They have not on the Rimworld gotten to the point of understanding about CBT oil and the like. Right, I'm going to get you, Reezy, just to knock down the walls. Just to, oh, Spicy, you start. I hope you enjoy it over there in the Discord. If anyone wants to, we put all of our... There's a lot of food pictures, and there's a lot of promises from me that I promise, put all the recipes up soon. I think I have an empathy with all good folk here who are working their socks off. There is just sometimes there just aren't the hours in the day, but they will make it there. But if you want, it's always an open invitation. Much like our streams, it's an unpressured environment for you to pop in and out as you like. Hopefully so, Salty. Take care and go have at it in the gym. I'm sure that you will do the world proud. So, Falama's making a good job of that. Where did all the steel go? So 75 steel. Oh, it's over there. Right, so it got moved. I need more steel. So that's granite. That's not... Hang on. Owly, if you thought a girl you liked you, what would you do? Share the knowledge. I think the phrase is... Right, we need to hunt down some more. We are lacking badly in steel. Gold might be useful in the future, but not right now. We need some steel. That's slate. That's no good. Oh, so there's lots of steel there. Right, okay, hang on. We need to... And I think the honest, if that is an honest cry, Ghost, for the advice of a seasoned individual, all I can say is if Mrs. Owl were here, she would howl her socks off with laughter, as of all the things I am good at in the world, negotiating the ins and outs of the dating world, I can assure you, is regrettably in my life not one of those things, despite having been around the world since the 1800s. Why that is, I cannot tell you. I think there may have been a lesson in a classroom at some point, and I was just not there. Just completely missed it. Right, we are sending off for Llama on a long-distance mission here. And in truth, I've realised... Hang on, pause, stop. That's a bad idea, because you can't haul anything. Reevesy, however, can. Yes, you can. Right, let's swap. Reevesy's going to go out on mission, being quite careful in the big bad world, because I have had it on the past where I've had people out doing bits and pieces that they've then been ambushed, which is not what we want. So Falama, come back. You two are going to swap. Or rather, Reevesy will just assume he's finished there. All I can offer in sage wisdom goes to your question, I suppose, jokes aside. Don't put on airs and just be yourself. When you do that, not a great deal can go wrong. That great phrase that honesty is the best policy is always very much I think of a truth, because you can't get trapped or embroiled or get stuck, as it were. And enjoy yourself at the same time. And goodness gracious, we are honoured. We are joined by the Primus of Phoenixes. I need to learn what that is in Latin, but Primus Phoenixus is here. the first and the end, the beginning and the last, the Omega, the Alpha, in whatever direction you like. It's Omega Phoenix. How are you, my fine sir? Are you well? You've joined us as we're building sandstone walls, and we are hoping to rebuild, if you like, our power supply in this little quadrant here. Only problem is, as I say this, I realise that actually I need to cancel that because all the doors are in the wrong place. Are you having a good day, Omega? Lovely to have you here. I'm going to... let's have a look. So Falama is currently embedded in a slate... well, nothing really. I mean, he really needs... bloody hell, he's living in a steel bunker. When did I do that? Oh, I remember. I was running out of ingredients for everything. Goodness gracious. Waffle. Waffle, the time zones have aligned again. You're here. Hello. Not only are you alive, Waffle, I'm so pleased to say this. Your drug addiction's gone. I didn't do anything. It's just gone. You're fine. You're happy. You're going for a walk. Just doing some work as well. Oh, you poor fellow, you're working as well. Goodness gracious. Everyone is hard at it today. I hope we're all able to offer a little levity. Yes, drugs are not good, Waffle. I quite agree. In fact, you have had so much of your walk, you've enjoyed it so much, you're off for a rest. I genuinely don't know how. I was prepared and ready to have to basically fund your drug addiction from here on out. Is Reezy still... whoa, he's still going. Oh, yikes. Oh, dear. Only one day left till the half term. Wowzer. And then your 12-hour stream, if I'm not mistaken. I've made a mistake, folks. I have sent Reezy out on a colossal mission. No, I'm going to have to send him back. He's... oh, how are we going to do this? I think I just wasted some time there, but never mind. It's a lesson learned. Because Reevesy got in a fight, as we know, with an elephant and a horse. So he's not walking as fast as he used to. I think tomorrow I'm going to have to send Falama and Waffle out to the steel, bring it back. So then we're going to have this solar panel here. We are going to knock down Falama's bedroom and replace it with a sandstone walled version. Just doing some last minute planning for tomorrow, as you can't be asked to teach. Oh, goodness gracious me. We can only sympathise. Teachers, I think, quite frankly, deserve to be wearing capes. You're all miraculous. You are all entirely marvellous, in my small and humble opinion, for what it's worth. I'm thinking... which is a rarity for me. I normally am just winging this. So Reevesy made it back. Good, right. Reevesy's eating. Oh, and Omega, look, we have food too. Here we are. We have food. We have hay. A lot of hay. So, not till next week. Ah, right. Very good. Well, folks, put it in your diary. Not this Saturday, the one after. There shall be 12 hours of Phoenix. I don't know how we're going to manage. It's going to be almost too much joy to bear, quite frankly. And I'm not being facetious. It's genuinely, I will probably have that on for the entirety of the day. Doing fine. It's been a long week. There's been a couple of 6 o'clock starts and sort of 7, 8, 9 o'clock finishes. But they've paid off. I got to finish a little early today, so I had the utmost pleasure of taking Mrs. Owl out. We went for a walk, and we went to go and have a nice drink and a sit in a COVID-safe location, because there weren't many people. It was nice and outdoorsy, and all to the good. And here, yes, nobody's starving, and we've uncovered something that is beneficial to where we are now. This is growing all year round. Nothing stopped growing throughout the winter, so it was such a mild winter that it just kept growing. So I've actually, not only have we got food, I've had to make the freezer bigger, just to compensate for the amount that we've got put in there, which is obviously tremendous. And Cinders is quite happy right now because they have, quite frankly, the biggest bedroom of everybody. In fact, probably Waffle is going to be a bit jealous. No, you like Falamas? Okay. Right, Cinders, what are you up to? Sewing. Oh, there's a hole in the wall. Oops. Oopsie doodle. Right, I'm going to... Hang on, we're going to pause the growing of the hay grass because we've got a lot. So what do we think we should plant next, folks? What have we not planted? What's corn do? Soft edible seeds, a long time to grow, yields a lot of food compared to other crops. So we can plant some corn. Thank God my bedroom is bigger in the game than in real life. Mr. Cinders needs to get on it. He needs to get you a bigger bedroom. What are we going to plant? Right, have you got the skills to do that? Delicious when eaten, even if raw. Can you do that? Plants 9. Yes, you can. What do we think? Should we give them something? Is that going to give them a mood boost if they are eating something nice? Do we know that? We don't know. What else can we build? Actually, we might... Okay, I'm going to give chat a choice here. A choice of 3 things. We can either plant some strawberries, and if you want some strawberries, you can give me a yay. If you would like me to grow some flowers to plant around the base to make it pretty, give me a nay. And if you want me to try and grow some, as I believe it's called, the 420 funny green leaf, which I think we can do, put both yay and nay in the chat. Let's see what you want me to grow. Nay, so that's a big vote for the flowers. From Lewis. Lewis wants either some daylily or some rose. Anybody else? Who wants what planted? Just have a quick look. Yay and nay. So we're either going to go for Mama Hudson is going to go for it was the strawberries. Cinders wants to see the smoke leaf. Never thought I'd be growing funny wacky tobacco. Got a yay. So we got I think that's 2 for strawberries, 1 for flowers. Is that right? Or have I got a split? No, I've got flowers, I've got strawberries, and then I've got drugs. Oh, actually, no, I do have 2 because Mama Hudson wanted. Right, let's make this one strawberries, and what we'll do. Right, so Cinders, you can then plant strawberries. Let's do a brand new growing zone out the way. Growing zone down here at the bottom, out of the way of the fuzz being able to see us. Smoke leaf. So there we go. So we got drugs, we got potatoes. This looked a little like Terraria in the preview screen. Hello, son. In fact, we agreed this last time. Luna. We're going to go with Luna. It is a little bit like Terraria. Do you know the game at all? And a huge hello to you. I hope you're having a lovely Thursday. This is our colony. We are trying our best to survive. Reevesy is being sat on slightly by an elephant. And we've just agreed by chat consent that we're down here now growing some drugs. Which isn't quite as bad as it sounds. It's not quite as bad as it sounds. Never ever seen the game. Right. For those of you who know this, bear with me, but for those that have not experienced the game before, what we are looking at is basically... Oh, hang on. I just want Waffles. Sorry, not Waffle. Falama is just going to finish that once he's had his grub. What's happened, Luna, is all of these colonists were in a cryo ship, which I now can't show you, unfortunately, because for some reason it disappears when you load the world map for the first time. But it was flying through deep space, has shattered on its way out to the farthest edges of the universe, has broken up and has dropped all of its passengers in cryopods scattered all over this Rimworld. We have landed in a fairly fortuitous place, down here by the Karo Mountains. It's fortuitous because we can only get approached from certain angles because at the moment there are no boats. So no one's going to be coming at us from this side. And in fact, right now, our first playthrough would be around here, who came to an untimely demise, unfortunately. They weren't Enderfin, that's a faction. But around here is Convict and Lewis and Jesse Cat and others who would ultimately be our first colony to perish, unfortunately. A complete wipeout, which was not what we wanted. But there you go. So, we are about to send... We're going to do it early in the day, so I'm just hitting pause. We have run dangerously low on steel, so I'm sending Falama out to go and do as much as he can to deconstruct. Whilst he's doing that, I'm going to get Waffle to not deal with the hay, but haul in potatoes. Oh, and I'm sorry, Luna, my Thursday has been marvellous. Thank you very much for asking. It's been lovely. It's been hard work, but... Oh, no, Reevesy is about to do something I don't want him to. Oh, it's alright. I'll deconstruct it once they've built it. I'm trying to build a solar panel before the end of the stream, because I want to give them a second source of power, because at the moment we've just got wind turbines. So, if I put a battery here... No, not there. Actually, that's really... But does it matter? It will matter because I'm going to do sandstone wall there, and we're going to identical blueprint exists there. We're just going to build a room here which can permanently access sunlight. I'm an idiot. I was going to put the battery there. Right, hang on. Cancel that. Oh, Reevesy's already started. So let's get a bit bigger. In fact, let's make it even bigger still. Oh, hang on, this isn't working like I wanted it to. Or is it? Where's my batteries? Power, battery, there. Then we're going to, excuse me, I'm going to box that in, cancel that and build a door. And then we're going to open this to the elements, except for the battery. Drat, I've made a good idea, but I'm making it complicated. That may be more complicated than it needs to be. No, hang on. I may have done this right by accident. Right. This is going to be a small room with a battery in it and nothing else. This is going to be external. I'm going to rip the roof out, basically. So then the solar panel will be inside, safe from attack, but will always be able to take on the... Where are you? Falama, you were meant to be all the way over... Jesus, he already did it. Sorry, Falama, I beg your pardon. You, Ooh. Right, excellent. We are getting closer. We can now build weapons. I'm going to bypass the long blades and the plate armor. We're going to move straight on to machining, because we can then build craft guns. We can make guns, grenades, flak armor, and we can shred basically any mechanical beasts for their relevant component parts. And since Dr. Chris Respect is such a fast researcher, what I'm keen to do, because also our chaps are not the most... We haven't got many Rambos in the colony, let's put it that way. We're a bit shy on heavy hitters. Not that we can't put up a fight, but at the moment our best shot is, I think... Is it Reevesy's our best shot? I always forget this. Who's our best shot? So shooting, 9. That's Reevesy. Can we top 9? 0. We don't give Falama guns. He's occasionally stab a fellow, but politely, because we all know Falama is phenomenally polite. Waffle is our second best shot with 8, and for some reason doesn't appear to be armed at the moment, which is odd. Cinders, well, 1. I think if they were stood in front of her, she might hit them. But she's our crafty animal lover, so that's not really a surprise. And Dr. Chris Respect is also a good shot. Oh, okay, maybe I'm being a bit unfair. Maybe we're better shots than I'd given us credit for. So let's see. Cinders, having a relax. Nelly is unfortunately now eating our potatoes because I was a bit slow off the mark. Whoa, what are you doing? You found more steel. How did you do that? You clever fellow. Right, haul that when you're done. I genuinely think the colonists are smarter than I am. Which may not be hard. Dear me. Oh no. Okay, so I have micromanaged this, and now everyone's wandered off except Dr. Chris Respect, who's doing a great job. Who's got a minor break risk? Cinders. Oh, Cinders, what's wrong? You need food. Okay, you'll be fine in a second. You'll be alright. So, there's the basic plan. How I kind of want to finish things is to rip out this bedroom and replace it with the sandstone that we've got tons of. Give him a door, and at that point we will have solar panel going to a battery. I can then wire in lighting and air conditioning and actually make this a nice place for them to sleep. And because Cinders is here, I can do the same up there. Maybe turn that into 2 bedrooms in the anticipation that maybe we'll be getting more colonists in the future. However, Cinders, I think you need to stop sowing for now, and I think you need to haul the potatoes before Nelly decides that they are dinner. So I'm going to... that's your job for the rest of the day. And Bojo the Rat is even stepping in. Bojo the Rat is going to haul some potatoes for us. Here he goes. Oh. No, he's not. He's going to eat them. Right. Okay. I've just seen it. Hang on. Check latest Instagram post. I can't resist a suggestion like that. Instagram. It's like an... No. Oh dear, I'm so old. Hang on. Where's Dr. Chris Respect? Where are you? You're not coming up. Why not? Dr. Chris Respect. There we go. It's now refusing to load. I shall go and look at that again in due course. Right, off we go. So, Bojo is eating some more of our spuds. I'll live with it for now because, you know, mark the time, folks. I probably said it too soon, but we're doing quite well on food. At least in the short term. Let's see. How's Waffle doing? You're hauling steel in. Falama is digging out vital components, which I do also need to get in. Reevesy, please... Why are you building the battery first? Don't build the battery first. Who's the... Hang on. Wait, who's the better builder? Wait a tick. Mining... Construction 3. Reevesy or the... No, Reevesy's the one. But Reevesy, you're building the wrong thing first, old boy. No, don't run off and get... Oh. Why are you holding it to the... No. Build the solar generator first. There. Build there. Thank you. There you go. Look, you see, Waffle's bringing it to you. There you go. All is well. Don't worry. And you're leaving again because you only need components. Why? Okay. He seems to know what he's doing, even though I can't quite fathom what it is he's doing. I want you to step in, please, and build the battery. Because this would be a great place. I won't finish it immediately. We will play some marbles on stream. Because I can see there's a huge number of people here tonight. And you're very flattered by that fact. You are marvellous for joining in with us. But if I can get this done, what I'm thinking is that we will then... Ooh, there's a lot to harvest there. We might well finish our stream then with some marbles on stream. And then we will toddle over and see how the rest of our favoured Twitch friends are doing. Right, Reevesy, please don't botch this, because there's a lot of steel that I can't easily replace going into this solar generator. So please, please, please don't get this wrong. Oh, come on. Bingo. It worked. Amazing. Right. So now Falama is going to build the battery. I am going to take down the roof. How do I remove a roof? Hang on. Zones, structure. I know I can remove a roof. Furniture. Hang on. Ship, temperature. No. Recreation. Not miscellaneous. Power. Production. I'm also showing folks that I'm playing this as I go along. I really don't know where everything is. That's why we've not got perfect bases. We've not got perfect layouts. Structure. I must be able to remove the roof, surely. Uninstall. Reevesy and Waffle awfully sus on that side of the house. I can promise you they're not doing anything. They are behaving. However, I need to work this out because I am not going to get any. Oh, remove roof area. Whew, there we go. Right, remove that. There we go. Reevesy. That will get done. In fact, we'll do one more turn. We'll do one more turn of the base. Because I want... For Llama, once he's... Oh no, everyone's disturbing his sleep. That's going to annoy him. We're going to remove the roof. We're going to block it in and build its own little room. And then we're going to link it up. And then the idea will be that they'll have lights, air conditioning. They will have a proper little area to call home, pretty much. Which, for a while, I didn't think was going to happen. So, drat. Although we are going to need a lot of steel. Yikes. We will have to just think about where to put that. Okay, let's take off the roof zone. And let's, what do we say? Let's have one more day and then we will play, we will do some marbles. What do we think, folks? Oh, Nellie's gone to sleep outside. It's funny. Is it because it's too hot? Right, well, oh no, she's come back inside. Right, okay. Oh no, there's another elephant. Elephant number 2. Elephant harder. Right, whilst they're asleep, I will go to work. Let's harvest commands. Excellent. I like that. Our smoke leaf is growing down there. Let's just run this over. We've got enough hay grass, I think, to last us a lifetime. We're not going to regrow here, but we will in due course have more rice. We're doing okay. Right, let's speed up time whilst they're asleep just a little. So, cinders, we're going to have to rethink the bedroom situation because this is a bit bonkers. I'm not that good at layout design, as you can probably tell. I will... Maybe if I stuck a bedroom there, because people aren't routinely going to have to go to the solar panels, so she won't be disturbed if I put one there. We'll then have Falama there, Reeza there, Waffle there, Dr. Chris Respect there, Cinders there. If I then put one cooler, let's slow it down just to catch Falama in case he does something funny. If I put one cooler onto one side of one room and then put vents to each one, that should allow me to keep everything pretty cool. In theory. Except Cinders. Actually, no, because that's not going to be linked to anything. Might have to be a series of vents, but for that we're also going to need more steel, which we haven't got. So that's a long-term plan at the moment. No one's had heat stroke yet, which is a good sign. Right, so for Llama, no, that's not what I want you to do. I need you to prioritize removing the roof. Wait, no I don't, that's the wrong task first. Build the sandstone wall, please. And the door. basically just this bit, please. Lovely. And Reaper having a lurk. Reaper, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy the tree. It's a nice quiet tree, that. It's actually quite nice this time of year now, with things getting even darker in the countryside. We're catching more owl noises in the morning and the evening from outside our windows. It's particularly lovely. So, where's Falama? Where have you gone? Oh, you're there. Right, okay. Reevesy, what's Waffle doing? You're hauling sandstone chunks. I think we can probably think of something better to do with your time. Forgive me, folks. I'm going to pan out for a second. Did you get all the steel? You did. You got all the steel from over there. Is there anything else to haul? I want to keep you away from the aliens, obviously. Until we can block them in. They're down there having a snooze. Ah, yes. Jade. We can bring the jade in. Storage. Let's see. Raw materials, raw resources. Jade. Because those sandstone blocks are going to stay fine. Sorry there about the zooming in and out, folks. That was just for speed. So grab all of that, please. Let's pop back to Falama. So Falama here is basically building the cornerstone of what will be power source number 2, with the hope being that we'll generate enough without draining so much that if there's an eclipse, the wind will take over. If there's not much wind, we'll have solar. I'm also looking up the side of the base here as well and realising that we can probably run more than one. There you go. See, look, instantly. Woomph. And there comes the power. Except I haven't linked it to a battery. That was silly. Power conduit. Pop that under the wall. So that will then lead to battery number 1. I mean, that's crazy. Jeepers creepers. Power output of that is massive. That bodes well. That's going to bode well for us having turret guns at the entrances. That's going to bode well for... Bloody hell, Cinders, aren't you? Crumbs. Whoa. Uh-oh. You know I said I thought it was going too well? Damn. A group of tradespeople from the Camber Alliance have arrived. They will prepare for a while, then attack. Prepare a defense or attack them preemptively. There are people who have relationships. There are people who have relationships with your colonists or prisoners in the arriving tribes group. Please keep in mind that even though they're related, they will attack each other because of their bad relations. These people are Penitent Zane. Blimey, Zane, brother of Falama. Are we about to have a Rob Dan fight off? Jump to location. Oh. Is that it? So I'm going to just zoom out for a second. Is Zane the Minstrel armed with a club? I mean, they might be good for some... I wonder if I can take them down without killing them. I think... Oh, sugar. Hang on. Where's Waffle? Waffle, stop what you're doing. Where the heck's your gun? Are you armed with anything? No. Who's got the... Who has the firearms? Cinders has got a firearm. I'm a... Are you? You are. It happened in cryospace. Sorry, Waffle. Bit of a surprise for you there. No, don't arrest Cinders. I want you to go over here. Cinders, I need you to quickly... Can you drop the revolver? Because I'll be honest, you're not a good shot. Waffle. Equip the revolver. Reevesy has got the firearm. Is everyone else armed with something? I like to surprise you, Waffle. I like surprise you with these things. Dr. Chris Respect has got a flipping good firearm. In fact, he's got an automatic pistol. Reevesy's, and then for Llama, Waffle's getting something. Cinders needs something. Can we arm you with anything? I mean, right, if someone comes close to you, shiv them. I think that's got to be the answer. But I think we can wait for now and wait until they attack. If it really is just one of them, just do me a favour, haul some rice in whilst you're there. Then you can relax. So let's just pan over. So this is going to be attacked. Let's have a look. This is Falama's brother. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's open this up. This is a democracy, not a dictatorship. Oh, shoot. Where's he gone? Where's this attacking colonist? Oh, there he is. This is effectively Rob to Dan and Dan to Rob. This is brother of Falama, as it were. What does chat think? I've got two options here. I can try very hard to keep him alive and knock him out and then try and turn him around. He's currently butt naked. He's good in a fight. He's flipping good, actually, in a fight, close quarters. Absolutely stuff all use, really, to construct, to mine, to cook, or to plant, but might be a good backup doctor. I honestly don't think, actually, familial relations aside, I don't know, it could be quite good for cleaning, just keeping the base kind of clean and tidy and hauling things. Oh, he can't haul. Can't do any skilled labour. He's a former cave world tender and then a medieval minstrel. It's looking quite like I'm going to just have to put him down, unfortunately. Ooh, there's fruit over there. It's going off. I don't like fruit going off. Waffle. Hang on. Before it does, would you mind going and getting it? And if necessary, it will ambush. Will ambush Falama's brother on the way in. But I don't really think he's going to pose as much of a threat. Not really. Oh no, Falama, come back. You need to focus here on what we're doing. No worries, Cinders. Give our very best to Mr. Cinders. Hope he's doing well. So I think that's the last thing. With what we'll do is we'll fight off this invader. It shouldn't be too hard, to be honest. We will see if we can get this second power supply up and running. And then with those of us in chat, if folks would like it, we will have our shot at some marbles on stream. Just really at this point, I'm letting them do their daily jobs and daily chores. No, please carry on working. Llama, where do you go? Come back. Build the power supply. There we go. We can see. What did you miss? What did you miss, Omega? Is Falama's brother is in fact about to attack the colony. He's launching himself in a one-man solo mission. He's hiding. He's butt naked. He's wielding a club, a steel club. He doesn't seem happy about the fact he's naked. That's why he's attacking. I don't know. Probably gonna have to put him down, because he's. If I can save him, I will. I'm a bit short of medicine. Is the only problem. And if he gets right, he's attacking now. Okay. As much as we can call this an attack, he seems to be walking at a tree. Here he comes. Right, let's pan back out, which he's going to be attacking from the top. Waffle, time for you to come on the draft. Let's have you take cover. It's hard to know which way he's going to attack from, because he's so far away and so very, very naked. Let's bring in Dr. Crisp Respect. Let's see. Let's just bring, I think, to be honest, everybody together. Falama, I think we're going to need you in the background. Run in and stab the man. And Reevesy, absolutely with your rifle. You need to get out there. I've just thought, actually, he's moving quite slowly. Ah, biscuit. That's not so good. Right, Waffle. Don't get into a close quarter fight with a man with a club. Let's go over here to where Reevesy will be. Oh, hecka nori. Reevesy is moving really slow. Right, change of plan. Firing squad time. Right, which way are you going to attack, Zane? Nah, he's trying to catch us out. Right. Let's bring in the doctor. Let's bring Falama back. Reezy, quick. Come around. He's trying to be a sneaky little fellow. Right, Falama down here. Waffle there. Oh, you're trying to reflank me. Right, oh, crying out loud. That peekaboo, this. Right. Can I... Let's just dash to sporting lady. Right, okay, fine, okay. Firing squad it is. Where the heck are you going? Cannot hit target. Right, well, we're going to just try and gun you down as you walk around the corner. You brilliant. Shooting level gone up. Falama, run round. Take him down. Bang. That's it. Never even got a chance, folks. I didn't even... never had a moment to try and save him. What happened? So Waffle got him first, shot him right through the femur and the leg. Dr. Chris Respect just blazed him with bullets as he came around the corner. Waffle then fired again, got him straight in the chest. Doctor hit him again with the auto pistol, and that was it. He went down like nobody's business, right through the heart. In fact, Dr. Chris Respect shot him straight in the heart, and that was pretty much it. Reevesy never even pulled off a shot. Is Waffle delighted by this fact? Who's pleased? Recreation satisfied. It's Dr. Chris Respect. I saw somebody die. That was intense. Killed someone. Delighted by it. Okie dokie. Each to their own. No, don't consume, Zane. I'm going to get you to haul him, please, in. Solar flare. What's happened? Solar flare has begun. Intense radiation will shut down all electrical devices. It will pass in a day. Right, okay. No problem. Falama, undraft, and then I want you, please, to go and finish what you started. I saw Mr. Al vent. It's him. Oh, dear. Right, undraft. Haul silver in, please. Undraft. Don't smooth the floor. Haul steel club. There we go. That was it, folks. Raids do get... But what do you... Right, I'm going to let... Falama's really determined to mine that compacted machinery, so what the heck, we'll let him do it. So we've got a good collection of clubs growing. Waffle's going to drop Falama's brother in the freezer. How do you feel about all this, Falama? Not good. Right, this might be a bit of a bummer. We're going to have to keep him happy. He may not have liked it, but he's just watched his own flesh and blood being gunned down. So not just his brother died, he watched it happen. I suppose actually maybe I should... At least Falama wasn't the one to stab him, I guess. So thankful for small mercies, really. Okay, so right now... Oh, heck, hang on a minute. Oh, no. All the food is... Oh, it's going to spoil in 1.3 years. Right, hopefully the solar flare will finish soon. It lasted 2 hours. So everything in here is no longer... No worries, Mama Hudson. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to be finishing soon and playing some marbles, so we'll pick this up again on Thursday. We've repelled the attack we wanted to repel. But have a marvellous evening. Take care and all the very, very best. Look forward to seeing you again. I'm going to stop Reevesy doing that for now. Would you just... Let's try and neaten up... Whoa! I left Cinders alone and she has just gone sewing crazy. Hang on. Sorry, Cinders. I know you're enjoying this, but we just need to... get some food. Where's Waffle? Hauling rice. Okay, good man. See you then, Mama Hudson. Have a lovely evening. Right, food, not so much the problem right now. so the good doctor is getting us on our way. Is there any way I can... That's a bummer. I mean, thankfully, it's not actually obeying the actual physics of actual food being defrosted and then being refrosted again. Whoops. Oh no. Cinders has gone to hide in their room because she's hungry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I... Can you not just go and eat? No. Okay. Cinders has had enough. She's gone to go and hide in her room. Oh, Cinders, I'm sorry. I didn't even realise you were that hungry. I beg your pardon. Truly am. I'm sorry about that. Hall and hall. Right, folks. Who's left in chat that fancies a game of marbles? The time is nearly upon us. What's Falama doing? Lewis, good man. Good man. Right, Dr. Crisp Respect, would you mind just building that last bit of wall? What's Waffle doing? So there we go. So Falama's shattered, really tired and unhappy, of course, because he's just watched his brother die. Actually, that's a good point. Let's allow Falama go and have a nice simple meal. Oh yes, I forgot that I had my hoots to gamble. I don't, I'm an appalling gambler myself, but if anyone feels like it, there are hoots to be played with. Right. Oop. Sorry, Dr. Chris Respect. You're not in a terrible mood. Falama is. Bio, he's fully fed, but his mood's appalling. I should report back to Falama. We see him. He's just unfortunately killed his brother. Right, let's see. Consuming berries. Oh, of course you've got to consume berries. All the power's off. Oh, God. Right, are you in? Cancel, because I think you're going to rest. Yes, you are. Waffle will then rest too. Cinders is armed with a steel knife, but he's not happy. Not a happy chappy. Let's get everyone tucked up for the night. Good. Right, the solar flare's ending, so power is coming back. The freezer will refreeze itself. Waffle, off you go to bed. And there we are, folks. We have made it on through. So what we'll do is let's just save this. It's not 1510 anymore. It's 2210. Save that. There we go. Right. Last bit of the night. You all know what we do here. Have a little bit marbles on stream. Give me a yay if you're still with us. How are we all doing? It's marvellous, and I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been lovely sat and chatting and just chilling out generally. I know there's a good few of you who are lurking away, which is always my utmost pleasure. Nice to be the background music. What radio show? I've just got back. No, it's all right, Cinders. You are just in time for Marbles on Stream. So we are just loading it now. So let's do game capture. Race. Let's give Steam Labs a minute. There we go. There we go. Right. Never done the raging pin before. So if there's anybody in chat that wants to play, you probably all know the drill by now. Ooh. Good grief. It's very dramatic. If you want to play, there you go. Cinders has shown you how you do it. Just type exclamation mark and play. Do you know, I'm so sorry, Hookham. I always miss that you're there and lurking. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Lovely to have you here. It's always such a pleasure. If anyone wants to join in, that's all you need to do. You don't have to download anything. You don't have to do anything. You just type exclamation mark and play. And I will take it the rest of the way. And then if the good lady of the house can hear, she'll go and give her a nice foot rub. Anybody, I think Omega will look up and spot this at some point. But for now, let's get cracking. Join in the next one. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. And off we jolly well go. We're going to get ghost marbles this time, which we've had. Whoa, you're all speeding ahead of me. Lottie is blasting down. Whoa, wasting no time at all. Off we go. Off we jolly well go. Through the... I don't even know what you call these. They're like sort of miniature moustaches. And still, however, keeping a lead. But whoa, the rest of the field's not having it. Hookham, Cinders and Lewis all vying for... Blimey, what's happened here? Right, Hookham has nailed her way through that. Has taken a strategic advantage, and we're going into the world's worst washing machine, complete with golf pins. This is a bit trippy. Hookham taking... Ooh, Hookham nearly losing it then, coming on straight off the middle. Hookham taking the right path. Cinders is coming for the left. We've got Lewis and Lottie are making their way through the humdrum machine. We've got Hookham taking the left. Cinders on the left. Ooh. It's quite nail-biting this because of the sides. Oh, we're going to follow Hookham. Down she goes. Trying to avoid the traps. Oh, oh. We've lost Lewis. Lewis has fallen to one of the traps. Where's Lottie gone? We've lost Hookham. Who we got left? Got Cinders and Lottie, but where's Lottie? Lottie? Lottie's been knocked all the way back up the track. Left it wide open really. What in God's name? That's a very angry tin of beans. Fitting, I think, for the end that we have an angry tin of beans to face off with. So here we go. Where are you? Cinders? Cinders will have to brave her way forward. Yes, I do think you may be stuck, Lottie. Cinders is, I think, being put... Oh, no! Lottie is making a hell of a comeback. Cinders is, I think, put off by the aggressive beans. She does not want any part of this. Can Lottie knock past her? Is Lottie going to go where Cinders is yet to tread? Oh, they're making it a close finale. Oh, right on the raggedy edge. Where is the finish line? What are we looking at? I don't know. I think we're about to be propelled. What in the name of... Do you go into the fire? What happens? This is the most intriguing race we've had in a while. Cinders and Lottie are not trusting the aggressive beans. I don't blame you. Although seeing all the pirate flags. Come on, chaps. And nudge you in the... There we go. Come on. Nope. Come on. One of you's got to brave it. He's going to brave it. I think it's going to be lost. Is it Cinders? No. Well, what in the world does this achieve? Is the finish line... Oh, the finish line is underneath. Look. How did... Lottie found that before I did. So the world's worst commentator is at Cheltenham races, and it would already finished. Lewis, thank you for the posture check. Lottie found the finish before the spectator even realised how to get there. Cinders coming in a fine and noble second, with Hookham and Lewis valiantly falling from the track. Nicely done. Yes, I was very confused by that one. So this is Pixel's Portal Alley, which looks quite similar. No, you won, Lottie. We didn't even see you do it. You just sort of thumped your way through very effectively. So if anybody in chat wants to come into race 2 of 3 of the night, all you got to do is exclamation mark and play, and we will throw you into the race. So we've got Lewis, Lottie, Hookham, we've got Cinders. And I knew a certain Phoenix who was hard at work would not want to be left out of the finale in his races. He does not like to lose. Anybody else? Don't need to download anything at all. Just exclamation mark and play and you're in. Alright, we'll join anyone else into the third and final one of the night. That's the wrong button entirely. There we go. Right. I'm going to drop straight down. Go! Right. Down through the rather aggressive golf tees of doom. Cinders. Lottie again. Omega. There you go. You see, this is a man. Competition means nothing. He's off on the Mario tracks. 1, 2. Into the bingly bongy. Whoa! Lottie wasting no time. Neither's Hookham. We've lost them both. Cinders now barreling through into first place. God, this is carnage. Who on earth is Rob Smith? It's the ghost of Rob Smith. So we've got Cinders, the ghost of Rob. And Omega and Lewis, I think, are stuck. Oh, cautious. Omega wants his win. Cinders making her way gently through. Omega taking advantage of the rubble having gone before them. No, Lewis, you're still in. Thumping forward. It looks kind of like StarCraft, this, with the portals. Where's Lewis? There's the ghost of Rob. Omega is stuck. The ghost of Rob is stuck. Cinders is making her way forward. Is waiting for no man. Is the wrecking ball to the situation. Lewis is there thumping in behind Omega. He's not hanging around. Cinders is, however, now stuck. Can we now get Lewis in? There we go. Lewis is raced. Lewis has edged his way past. Not stuck by the boulders. In he comes. Ghost of Rob. Wanting his ghostly part of it. Ooh. A tentative way through with Lewis. He's taken a left. That might have been a mistake. Whoa! The wrecking ball that is Phoenix is having none of it. In he comes. Can he just stay on the track? Oh, gazumped at the last. I love that move. Cinders mocking Phoenix on the way through. Bouncing over his head to come to victory. Have none of it. So now it's going to be a case of who can break through the boulders first. Omega cautiously coming forward. Stuck in rubble once again. Lewis might be able to just siphon his way past. There's not going to be any rubble in the way. Oh. Omega has been mocked twice. I'm so sorry. Masterful Phoenix that he is nevertheless been undone. Been undone entirely by boulders. Is he even going to be beaten by a ghost? Oh, Omega. Lottie, yes, I'm afraid we lost you and Hookham as you powered through with so much energy. You were just taken right off the edge. So where are we then? As it stands, we've got Omega with the many races he's done is in pole position with 10. Taking his 1 point. He will have that point, damn it, no matter what. Hookham, however, is then joint second with Cinders, who both have 8 points. We then got Lottie on 3, and Lewis off the blocks with his first point. 10 points, I know you do very well. I know, I'm sorry, Hookham, rip me again. Oh, we've done this one before too. Right, this is going to be our last one of the nights, folks, because I've noticed the time, and Mrs. Owl deserves some TLC and a foot rub. It got a Lewis point. I like that. So, all contenders for the final race of the night. You don't have to download anything at all. You don't need this game. All you got to do is type exclamation mark and play into the chat, and that's it. You are a race contender. And I shall do my best to commentate you down as though this is a horse race of old. The 1940s commentator voice. Oh, goodness gracious me. Right, I think that will do. In fact, so much so, I'm going to throw my own self in the race. The last one of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Just place your bets now. Maybe I should get a function for that. And off we jolly well go. Omega actually had the starting position there. He had the optimum position. It has not paid off, though. He has been caught by Hookham and Lottie, whilst Lewis takes a right. The fiend of an owl who is sus as ever. I'm learning the word sus as an abbreviation of suspicious. Up goes Lewis. He's taken a prime position, in fact. I think Omega and Lottie and Hookham all got stuck. However, it all comes down to who can get out first. And Hookham and Lottie going with energy, a forefoot. Hookham, Lottie and Cinders. Again, the first, second and third, which has been the entirety of this evening's marbles races. Whoa, it's neck and neck coming down the middle. We've got Cinders, and Omega has taken a left for reasons best known to himself, maybe the strategy. Hookham and Lottie both up into the vortex, and through they go, making a commanding lead. But Cinders, blimey, has Omega, is he in the game? Did he what happened there? Omega found a catapult. I call sus. Whoa, I'm out. Good. I never like it when I win. Blimey, Lewis has also found a catapult and has managed to get himself ahead as well. So now we've got Lewis barreling away. We have Omega in second, Hookham third, Lottie fourth. However, it seems to be chopping and changing quite rapidly, but Lewis does appear to now have the commanding lead. Away he goes. Come on, Lewis, he says. Come on, he wants his top points. He's taking a careful route down. But Omega possibly the braver route that might get him there, might close that gap. Lewis slowly through the M&Ms of boringness. Oh, Lewis is into the golf pin trap. Can he navigate it without getting smacked out? He can. This looks like a win, a commanding win. For Lewis Plays Games TV. Maybe he's first, is it, Lewis? Lewis is our winner, followed, unless something befalls him. A dastardly fate. Nope, he's navigated it. Phoenix fires in for our second. Who can take third? Who's going to be our last podium contender? Is it going to be Hookham? Is it going to be Lottie? Or is Cinders going to also find her own catapult? Oh, it's close. Oh, Hookham by an edge. Lottie with a most noble fourth, and Cinders will come in to mighty applause for fifth place. We can all forget about the owl that fell to his demise for reasons best known to himself. So who wins for tonight? Let's have a look. So Omega keeps his primus palace, top of the list, at 11 points. Hookham then is in at 9. We then have Cinders on 8. We then have Lewis comes in with his extra 3 points, gets to 4 points, and then we've got Lottie on 3, and my lowly self takes a point. Very good, everyone. Bravo to one and all. That's very well done indeed. Got to update the game category. Actually, Waffle, you're right, I should, but in fact, it's the last thing we do on an evening on Thursday. Just before we say, in fact, where is it? We say this. We say toodaloo. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. It's been absolutely lovely to have your company. I've enjoyed myself immensely. I hope you all have too. What I'm going to just do is have a quick look at the list of our friends, see if there's anyone I can see to point in their direction. Let's have a look. So we will be back on Sunday to do a beef Wellington by popular request. In fact, I think it's all rather... Thank you very much. I really hope you have enjoyed it. I hope everyone did. I certainly have too. It's been my absolute pleasure. If anyone has anyone to suggest for raiding, I shall certainly do so, but my list is quite quiet tonight. I think everyone must have already finished for the day. In fact, actually, I have a gentleman of similar soothing voice. I don't know what he's playing. Let me just have a look. Because this is probably... It's a first-person shooter, but he's a relaxing voice to listen to, so if you're still working... might be worth hanging around and having a look. Can we do Falama? Falama's not on. Falama, I think, is finished. Unless, hang on, let me refresh. Unless it's gone bonkers and it's not showing. Because he was my first thought, but he's not coming up. No, he's not. So, forgive me a second. Raid channel. This is quite a large streamer, but he's got a very relaxed voice. And generally a nice chap. So if you want to toddle along, say hello. If you like first-person shooters and a calm voice, this is a nice fellow. Probably not anyone we've encountered before, but we will do in future, of course, Falama if he's still on. I think I've just outdone him at the moment with my stream length. That's not me showing off, of course. Until Sunday, ladies and gents, friends near and far, thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Take care. We'll see you then. Here is Long Live Quebec. You too, Waffle. Take care, everybody.
This guy's coming around again. Hopefully I've got a little bit of time here. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, well that went from bad to worse very quickly. Go that side of the truck, please. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Let's quickly get over here. And I knife this guy. Get him in the thing. Probably not. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you very much to Decaffeinated Owl there for the host. Right, just don't mind me, Sonny Jim's just stashing a body. Okay. Get your rifle back out. Okay. Get you lads in over here quickly. Right, what I'm going to do, if I can, I'm going to try and get you to both. So let's see here. Knife.